What is music? Defining what music is can be very difficult, and a subject that has been debated since ancient times. We get the word music from the Greek word musiki, which referred to the art of the muses. The muses were mythical beings, sometimes spirits, who inspired the arts. Music, therefore, applied to many of the arts at one time, but by the time of the ancient Romans the word was limited to poetry and instrumental playing. During the Middle Ages, music was taught alongside mathematics like geometry, and also astronomy, which makes sense given the experimentations with harmony at that time, which required an almost mathematical treatment of pitches and rhythm. Music can be found in every culture across the world. We humans enjoy having our senses stimulated. In fact, a common practice in torture is to reduce sensual stimulation to a minimum. If it is torture to rob someone of having their senses stimulated, it only makes sense that having them stimulated is joyful. We experience the world through our senses. While there are differing opinions as to what is considered pleasing to these senses, most agree that, for instance, Michelangelo's David is pleasing to the eyes. Petting a kitten is pleasing to the touch. The air after the rain smells pleasing. A Mozart symphony pleases our ears, and a taste of a Big Mac makes our tongues happy. When it comes to music or the effect of sounds on our moods and thoughts, there are billions of tastes and opinions. The important thing about that fact that every serious college student should know is that musical tastes are relative, which means no one opinion or taste is so correct that everyone else should agree with it. Our taste and choices of music are influenced by many sources, now more than any other time in history. Advertisers for record companies spend millions of dollars each year in the hopes that you will buy their music. Cultural differences and expectations for us to conform to these cultures influence us. Social acceptance is a major influence with young people's choice of music, despite the message of nonconformity in most of the music popular with younger crowds. Whatever the influences are, we each develop a unique taste in music. Part of growing as an individual is realizing and appreciating this. Some short-sighted people think that the only good music is the type that they personally enjoy. But imagine a world where only one genre of music existed. There is beauty in diversity. It is entirely possible to stand on your opinions and taste, while at the same time not saying your neighbors are wrong. One of the things art and music can teach us is that with some issues there is no strict black and white, that diversity is a wonderful thing, that we as humanity don't all have to believe the same exact thing in order to get along with each other. So why study music? How can a nursing student or business major benefit from studying music? Our modern areas of collegiate study have their foundations in the curriculums of the first universities established in the late Middle Ages. Remember that music was included alongside arithmetic during that time. So, music has been seen as a valuable subject of study in higher learning throughout history. While studying music will include learning facts such as the dates of historical periods, names of famous composers and musicians and such, studying music can also teach us about who we are as individuals, help us to experience emotions and ideas we might not otherwise, and learn that humans have expressed their basic emotions of joy, sadness, fear, and love throughout history. The arts are a portal through which we can share ourselves and connect with others. To understand the arts is to understand life, and to appreciate the arts is to appreciate life, its victories, its failures, its magnificence, and its disappointments, to welcome and embrace the good with the bad. No matter which profession you have chosen, we all move through life in the same mysterious, exciting world, and understanding and appreciating that life and world will make you a better person no matter what your job is. After all, should we really be defined that much by our jobs? Hopefully you will learn more through this class than just facts during the next 16 weeks. Maybe you will discover things about yourself, life, and the world around you that you never knew. So approach this voyage of discovery with open hearts and minds, and a thirst to improve yourself and your experience of life.